Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play. I almost said The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but it's actually Pokémon Shield. So, in the last part we got duped by Magikarp on April Fool's Day. In this part we're going to continue with some post-game stuff. And there's actually a couple of things I'd like to do that I thought that I showed off, but apparently I didn't. And I only found out then when I wanted to find out how to get something. So, what I've done off screen is I've got all of my main Pokemon up to level 60, so that they'll be able to cope with the post game. We also have a new Pokemon, a shiny Shedinja, Iggy, right? Once again, shiny Pokemon showed up randomly in Dynamax battle that I did online, right? And lo and behold, it was a shiny Shedinja with a really good nature in that it's adamant and has good attack and bad special attack. And since it was on April Fool's Day, I decided to name him Iggy because Zero the Fool and Iggy the Fool and all that good stuff. And Shedinja's one of my favourites. Can't think of anyone better to name him after than one of my favourites, i.e. Iggy. So I did teach him Will-O-Wisp over False Swipe and X-Scissor over Absorb. So I had one X-Scissor TR and used it on Iggy. And then I was thinking of Roxette, and I was like, Roxette, why don't we have Thunder Wave on you, and why don't I have the Thunder Wave TM? So I looked up where it is and how you get it. Because Thunder Wave would be really useful in this stage of the game, especially when we go to the Crown Tundra, just for making certain catches easier. So, no, you're not the camping person, I don't want to talk to you. Where's the Rotom Rally guy? Is it you? Oh yeah, it is. First of all, let's check what he has. So he has Uproar, Seed Bomb. Flamethrower could be useful, to be honest. Seed Bomb could also be useful. I'll buy 2 of them. I'll buy an ice cream cone, I'll buy an apple pie. And the way I found out you did get the Thunder Wave TM is that you do the Rotom Rally, which apparently I've never shown you before. So basically what we'll do is we'll head to the Hammerlock Hills, right? And there are actually 2 really good TMs we can get for this. So basically what we want to do is go through the balloons and avoid the Pokemon. That's pretty much the gist of it. And we will get points based on how astutely we do this. So it might have been a good idea to have the other trainers on at the moment. So obviously you can be a little bit daring and go through the grass. To be honest, this isn't all too difficult depending on what Pokemon are around. Probably a good idea to go through the water here, and this lack of visibility ain't helping none. The Zigzagoons and the Linoons are probably the worst, to be fair. But what I've actually found in the wild area is if you keep to the... Where are all the balloons gone? All of a sudden there are no balloons, and I'm here out on my own. So I think I probably just was iconoclastic and took the wrong path or something, and now it's punishing me by not giving me any balloons whatsoever. So I'm actually going to be a failure. I actually failed the Rotom Rally, if you can believe it. We will try this again. Obviously going and being iconoclastic was not the right way to go. It's going to make us follow the right path. So what's this? A giant rock. I don't need that. So yeah, basically you get the Thunder Wave TM apparently, and this fog isn't going to help either. This typhoon, hurricane, smog. Let's see what you have for sale. And while I'm doing that, I will start my timer. Start your engines. I'll start the timer for the rally. Focus energy, whatever. Flare Blitz, nah. Well, Flare Blitz is nice, but I don't think I'll ever use it. Electro Ball I like, but I have one already. So let's just get this Rotom Rally done. I will go to the Dappled Grove. That's where I want to go. But let's try and follow let's take the road more traveled this time, because apparently that's what they want you to do, so... Obviously, oh, there's a weird spinning ones now. Okay, I'm going to stick to the path here. Get more time. Oh no, they tricked me. Oh no. You also can't like be like all Breath of the Wild / Shadow of the Colossus and just go like plummeting over the edges in this game like you can in those games, so oh well. The music is pretty good, just if you have to admit though. Bronzong, you stay out of my way. And this is quite fun. It's not a very economic way of making watts, I have found. I found, as you've seen, now that we're in like the later stages of the game, we're actually... Whoa, 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 Garbodor. I don't need you, and coughing, I don't need you and your Gigantamax body getting in my way. Your body, the blood, and your body, the blood, the machine. So where are you going to get me to go now? Oh, up this way. Okay. Oh. So at least you won't get into a battle if you get tangled up with a Pokemon, which is one saving grace. It's not as brutal as Final Fantasy X with the butterfly game, and I must say, like, this mini game does remind me a lot of the Chocobo racing in Final Fantasy X, even though it is nowhere near as brutal as that. I thought we were home free. Apparently we have another way to go. I was trying to like skip out on it early or something like that. There's more? When we're in the Dappled Grove game, please just put me out of my misery. Here cycling through the wind and rain and thunderstorms. Well, that went decidedly better than my first attempt. 32,281. Really nice. So we should get the Thunder Wave TM. Yeah, there we go. Just a really, really useful one to have. And 370 watts. Since we're in like the late game now, as you've probably seen, we have, whenever we touch the glowing max dens or whatever, discharge, Volt Switch is just too good. Like, it's just too convenient to have, so I'm going to go over Quick Attack. Our speed is so good, you know, and if we get Thunder Wave on something, then Quick Attack is just useless anyway, so... So yeah, Roxette, you're going to... I know you didn't get much time in the limelight, but... that's going to change, trust me. So, I'm going to do the Rotom Rally again. I'm going to do it all the way back again. We raced here, we'll race all the way back. Because apparently, something which apparently I never noticed when I played the game the first time, because I probably just didn't read or something, or it just didn't register, is that, if we get 20,000 points on this, which I know we got that just there, then we get the Volt Switch TM as well, which Volt Switch, and like, I never used to use those attacks like that, Volt Switch, U-turn, things like that, but I'm starting to love them, to be honest, especially if you can just get it on a nice fast Pokemon. As I say, U-turn on Cinderace is one of my goals. I should like turn off the internet crap, because it's like making it all laggy whenever it tries to phase in all these other jabroni trainers that are trying to get some screen time on my world famous LP or something like that. You know. Do you know what I watched the other day? Or do you know what I remembered all these random things about The Rock. Like, The Rock has... Oh, I think this is where I made the mistake, because I didn't go up there. I was trying to take the easy way out. You're taking the easy way out. I remembered all these random things The Rock used to say when he was still a wrestler. And then I was watching, because I was watching this video where The Rock was trash-talking about something. It's like I can't remember even what it was that he was trash-talking about. Yeah, I just like was trying to cheat. I was going completely off the beaten track. That time that it disqualified me. So yeah, I was watching, and I can't remember who he was trash-talking to, or trash-talking about. But suffice to say, he was trash-talking. It's like, what more do you need to know? And I started remembering all these, like, random things that he used to say, like, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? And he used to be like, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? It's like, things are crazy. Like, I remember watching that and just not finding it as crazy as I find it now for some reason. So yeah, we get the Volt Switch TM. I wonder if Cinderace can learn that. I'd almost prefer that over U-Turn, even though the bug typing is really, really nice. So yeah, that's like one little thing done, and we got Thunder Wave on Okay, what are we supposed to do next? How are we even supposed to unlock the next part of the game? There's a heavy fog somewhere in the wild area. Is there somewhere we're supposed to go? Apparently the Galar region is ours to explore. To be honest, I'm going to say that we need to go back to the Slumbering Weald, I think, is where we want to go. Do you know what? Professor Magnolia probably told us, and we just didn't listen to her. Will we bank on that one? Will we bank on Professor Magnolia telling us in the last video, and I just didn't even bother listening to her because I was being disrespectful to my elders, as like I'm disrespectful to everybody. Well, no shit, Sherlock, Jesus. Well then, I guess I was right all along and we do go back to the Slumbering Weald, I think. This is just going to be so embarrassing, like this, I can't even figure out where to go next in this children's game. Well, at least it gives us another excuse to... I'm not going to use the bicycle here because I'll end up, like, just, like, body-checking a Galarian Weezing or something. It gives us an excuse to listen to this amazing music. Oh, it's just so good. Like, those, like, those, like, little string interjections just, like, hit me in all my favorite places, you know. There's probably stuff that we missed here as well, because I definitely remember going into the water, yes. So yes, there is a TM up there, it seems. Whoa, 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 Muna. Hello there, friend. You're looking very floral today. Don't worry, we're not here trying to compromise your enjoyment of this lovely foggy evening or whatever. Oh, Life Orb. That is nice. See, that's something that I'd almost consider pushing on Speedwagon or someone, just because they... Maybe I'll push it on... here's a recipe for success. Get this. Why don't I push it on Iggy? With his whopping 1 HP. Whoa! Didn't I say I wasn't going to ride the bicycle? We had a conversation about this, you and I. But yeah, what I was saying was something. Go up this tree. Whoa, Muna is just another one. It's reminding me of something, and I can't figure out what. It's just a cute thing, I guess. But the life orb is just one of those ones I'd almost consider pushing it on Speedwagon. There's Phantom Force. Isn't that just like Fly, except it's a ghost attack? Yeah. So what's the difference between that and the Giratina one? Because the Giratina doesn't Giratina's signature attack do pretty much like the exact same thing, if I'm not mistaken? Or am I being mistaken? Maybe I'm thinking of like a Darkrai, but then Darkrai's would be a dark type attack. Yeah, look, it's our bosom buddy old pal Hop.